Welcome to the Pageant Cast, your home for beauty pageant news and interviews on the internet.
Hi, this is PageantCasTV, and I'm here with Darcee. She's Mrs. Louisiana International.
Yes.
So you must be enjoying this weather. It's nice and hot
this is normal.
and humid.
This is normal weather, yes.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's so wrong for a guy from Milwaukee. It is very hot and humid. We're here in Chicago, Illinois. You just came out of interviews.
I did.
How was it?
Awesome. It was
Awesome.
very awesome.
Great.
We judges were very friendly, just got to discuss a lot of things we were passionate about, so it was a very good experience.
Round robin, you got to
Yes.
test a lot of different chairs.
I
That's
did.
always
I did.
exciting.
Very
You know,
cushiony,
walk
nice,
around.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's fantastic. No lazy boys, though. I didn't see any recliners.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
I'll straight back.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your platform.
My platform is Childhood Obesity, Play Yourself Fit, and so it's about just getting kids involved and choosing wise choices on their nutritional information, their intake, and being sure that they stay physically active.
And have you had a lot of appearances in regards to that?
I was able to get involved with the after-school program.
Okay.
And so kind of play a few games there. And I'm working with the American Heart Association trying to get become the ambassador for our region for childhood obesity.
Fantastic. That is wonderful. Anything you want to tell the PageantCasTV viewers before we have to go?
If anybody's thinking about doing Mrs. International, come do it because it's great.
It is a lot of
Yes.
fun out here in Chicago, Illinois. We wish you the best of luck and
Thank you.
success as the week
Thank you.
continues. That's Darcee. She's Mrs. Louisiana International. This is PageantCasTV. I'm so glad that you could join us. We're here in Chicago, Illinois. We're with Danielle. You're representing the great state of New Jersey.
That's right, or Jersey as they like to call me here.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's just Jersey. I've
And
lost the new.
I have to ask you, it's got to be tough right now with Jersey Shore out there and the Sopranos and all that stuff. How do you put up with that?
You know what? I was a little nervous coming out here thinking everyone is going to ask me about the Jersey Shore and the Housewives of New Jersey, but I have to be honest, I haven't had one question about it.
Oh, great, until I did it.
No, not a question about it, but last night at dinner, I accidentally dropped a cucumber. And someone thought that Jersey was starting a food fight and that all those rumors were coming true. And then I was at the table and I was nicely trying to cut my chicken and I dropped a knife and my roommate made a joke that now I was doing something with knives.
Started a knife fight right there. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Wow.
It was going well.
It
It was
was.
going well, but no direct questions about those things, and they are
that's good.
so far from the truth about New Jersey anyway. So
No, they could have found a bunch of crazy people in any state in the
That's
union.
right.
So,
That's right.
But it just happened that they were lucky enough to blemish your state with it. So I'm glad they don't do Wisconsin Shore because we don't have one. Probably Michigan, I suppose.
That's my roommate.
Oh, your roommate's Wisconsin?
Wisconsin, yeah.
Hey, wait, ask her about those Packers. I hear she talks about them once in a while.
She does. She has season tickets to the Packers and invited us out there. She's fantastic.
Okay, so what is your platform, Alzheimer's?
Yes, my platform is entitled The ABCs of Alzheimer's Disease.
Okay.
So I wanted to incorporate something more than just awareness of Alzheimer's. So A represents awareness of the disease.
Okay.
B is to better services for individuals and caregivers through education. And C is to continue funding for additional research. So it's really all-encompassing of a lot of different things.
So, what is the difference between dementia to Alzheimer's? What is that?
Dementia is actually a word used to describe a set of symptoms that include memory loss, changes in cognition, oftentimes changes in behavior. And Alzheimer's disease is actually the most common form of dementia.
Okay, so it's a type. Dementia is an overarching thing,
Correct.
and Alzheimer is one of the paths that you can go
Correct,
down.
the most common.
Most common.
Yes,
Okay.
And
What's the least common?
I'm not sure what the least common is. I mean, there are others.
Well, that was an unfair question. But
Dementia
what else?
caused by Huntington's disease.
Okay.
Dementia caused by mad cow's disease. So there's, if you look in the DSM, you can find numerous types of
sorts of
dementia.
things. Okay.
And sometimes it's difficult, to diagnose what type of a dementia. And unfortunately, Alzheimer's can't be diagnosed definitively until after death upon autopsy.
But, so how do you treat something like that?
Well, you treat really the symptoms.
With kid gloves, I know. But
You treat really the symptoms of the illness.
Okay.
And the support to the caregivers and the individual themselves. There are medications on the market that can help slow down the progression of the disease.
But it's going to continue.
Yes, and sometimes the medication works for certain individuals and
other
others
people's
it
it doesn't work.
Right.
Okay.
So right now, a lot of research is going into pre-symptomatic interventions because, again, once the symptoms start to present itself, the Alzheimer's is already pretty far along.
Anything promising? Any promising research that we should be watching and investing money in the companies that are doing it?
Actually, there was just an act passed, the National Alzheimer's Project Act, which is something that the United States in particular has done to set aside billions of dollars, millions of dollars to go towards Alzheimer's research and supporting caregivers. And there's $600 billion were spent in costs in dementia care, this last year.
Okay.
And age is the greatest known risk factor. So really,
and people are getting older
Correct.
these days. People are living longer, so there's going to be more of this disease because people are living long enough to show the signs.
Right.
Wow. Okay. So if people want to help out and help the researchers, where are some good resources that they can find?
I think one of the best resources in this country is the Alzheimer's Association.
Okay, and I'm sure they got a website.
Absolutely. The national website is alz.org.
Okay.
And they have amazing educational information, caregiver support group information, where you can find programs and services, where you can find physicians. It's really where my family and I turned when Alzheimer's struck our family. And then, of course, on an international, worldwide level, there's Alzheimer's International in London. So, and again, they partner with the Alzheimer's Association.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for bringing that information to our viewers and across the world. And thanks so much for joining us. Thank you, Jersey.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.